So he has tattoos symbolizing
How many ass he
how many
spin?
dudes
Bro, that shit gay as hell.
he sexually assaulted,
On
basically.
BD, I think he had like 3 of them bitches. 1, 2, 3. I fried my shit. I'm playing. I gotta go home, folks.
I just interviewed Trench's News a couple days ago, and he said he actually has seen that shit happen and shit.
Oh man! Welcome back to another reaction video for you guys today. Apparently, VonOff1700 goes on DJ Vlad and gives his life story and his backstory from him being in Chicago. I've been wanting to react to this video, so y'all strap up and y'all get y'all popcorn, because this one is going to be a crazy one. And welcome to the Jabo Gang family. Let's get right into this video.
Okay, so you come back to Chicago, and around that time you started working on music?
Yeah, my brother was rapping while we was in Atlanta for like a whole year. I was just lost. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know what the fuck I was gonna do. I was lost. Like, I was down there depressed, lost, and just moved to another state. We don't got no money. I'm just lost. I'm just a lost-ass teenager in the crib playing the game.
Damn right.
Bro. Then shit, I came back to the rack. Shit, doing what I do. And I just started rapping shit after my brother, like, just started playing with music. Like, said my brother do it so much, I started doing that shit.
Right.
Right, and the first song you made was Glock Talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which you are not too proud of at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Oh, buddy.
Yeah, you said that shit was lame as hell. I took that shit down.
Yeah, that shit, yeah, I took that shit right down. That was like 2019, and then 2020, I shot my first music video.
God damn, boy, he look young as a bitch. You can tell, bro, put on that weight. I'm telling you, that lean do something to a nigga, bro. That dude skinny as hell. He ain't even got his glasses on. Look at him.
And then shit.
Right, that's Walk Down?
Yeah, Walk Down, yeah.
Okay, so you put out Walk Down, and that made some sort of reaction.
For sure, though.
For sure.
Okay. Did you feel at that point, all right, I think I got something?
I ain't never thought it was gonna be like this, but like, I knew like it could work damn near, because like the people I knew and shit, like they was telling me like, yeah, you need to rap. Like it was going viral on Facebook and shit. You know, Chicago, we use Facebook.
Right.
So it was going viral on Facebook and shit. And when I dropped the song, it had like 5K views the first day.
Damn.
You know, that's damn near decent, if you get what I'm saying. Like,
right.
That's decent. So
right. That is.
Yeah.
Okay, so you put out that song, but it's not like any money's really coming in.
Hell
right?
no. Hell no.
Yeah.
Not at all.
And during this time, you're still
somewhere.
getting in trouble. You're stealing cars around this time?
Hell yeah, I was doing everything around that time. Stealing cars. Shit, trying to sell drugs. That shit never worked out for me.
Damn right.
Shit. I was doing everything.
Okay, so
I mean, it ain't like he wanted to do that shit, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, like, he said he ain't had no money, so it's kind of understandable, him growing up from Chicago. But, I mean, I wouldn't say he really doing the same shit now. I mean, he been chilling, bro. He been making music, rapping. You know, he ain't got to be in the streets where he got to go catch a body. But, I mean, at the end of the day, he from Chicago, so, like, he'll get like that. You get what I'm saying? But I like that, bro. He's staying out of trouble. He wanted to move out the rack. He want good for himself, bro. Because at the end of the day, like, he was still trying to make a come up off that rapping stuff, bro. And I kind of understand that. Some dudes, some rappers, they'll stay in the rack while they got money. And, you know, he not one of them dudes. I respect that.
So you're going to high school and you're stealing cars and doing other types of petty crimes. And then when you're 17, 2020, you actually drop out of high school. But this is right during the pandemic.
Yeah, they put school on the phone and I dropped out. Once they put it on there, that shit was over with. And I went to an alternative school, because the 1 year that I did in Atlanta, you gotta have like 32 credits to graduate, or 31 or some shit. And in Chicago, you only need like 28. So they tried to, when I was going to a regular school in Chicago, they was trying to put me back a grade. And then I went to an alternative school and they put me up a grade. So I was going to an alternative school, and then that shit was in the op shit. So I stopped going there. And then they put it on the phone. I stopped going there. So like.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so now you dropped out of high school.
For sure.
What are you doing with your time?
But that's pretty crazy, bro. The fact he dropped out of high school and his ass making thousands of dollars, though. But the one thing that I heard from VonOff1700, I was watching Convy stream, and I heard that he don't even be really spending too much money. Like, he'll fuck around. He won't even go buy designer. Like, most of the shit be like, I think he said it was reps. You know, I about to say, I think he'll wear like little real jewelry and shit like that. But most of the shit he be wearing, he said be reps, or it'd be like, you know, shit that he'll order from somewhere else. They won't really be like really designer. Like, he don't spend too much money on that, bro. And I fuck with that, bro. Like, he's smart with his money, bro. Von,
shit.
Hey.
Just outside.
Yeah.
Wasting time, literally. Just wasted my shit, just outside.
Right. And that next year, you end up going to jail.
For sure. I go to jail in 2021. A gun.
Damn.
A gun. Okay, so you just got caught with a gun?
Yeah, my first time going to jail, I caught a pipe case, me and my brother.
Okay, brick?
Mm-hmm.
How much time did they give you?
I got out on house arrest. Once you in Chicago, you ain't got no background, you catch a gun case, you getting out on house arrest.
That's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell, because I think he was brought, like, what, 17, 18? Shit. Get caught with a gun down here, boy. I'm telling you, they gonna lock your ass up for a year, bro. And don't let it be like one of them little ghost Glocks, bro. One of them unregistered shits, bro. I'm telling you, your ass going down.
On house arrest, my bond was $200. Both our bonds was $200.
What the fuck?
My mama came to bond us out. I did house arrest for like a couple months, and then I took time. I took first offenders probation, so I ain't gotta go to jail. I took probation, but the probation was first time offenders, so I can't get in trouble. And if I don't get in trouble for a whole year, I get off probation and the shit come off my background. But I end up getting locked up soon as I got off house arrest. In 2022, I got off house arrest and then got locked right back up. So I did time on house arrest, got out, and got locked right back up.
Damn.
Okay, because there was footage that was floating around of you and your brother getting pulled over, and I guess they found like 2 guns in the car.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Anything like that, boss? Show my phone real quick. Slide over here for me, man. Just, yeah, back here. Which one? Which one's the younger one?
Was that the first time or the second time?
That was the first time.
Bro,
Okay, so the second time, what'd you get arrested for?
I got arrested for another gun. They tried to charge me with armed violence and shit.
God damn.
Okay, now you know that you're on probation for a gun case. It's about to drop off. Why do you feel at that point you got to carry a gun and then potentially mess everything up?
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was doing so good for like carrying a gun. That's everyday shit in Chicago. Like,
Right.
That's probably like why 99% of the people die in Chicago, cause they think they don't have to carry a gun. Like, if you got shit going on in the streets and you not carrying a gun, you just ready to die at this point. So it's like,
Nah, no bullshit.
I know what's going on in the streets. I know motherfuckers probably looking for me, or this can happen any day or any of that. So I'm bringing this gun outside with me. I'd rather be in jail than dead.
Nah, no bullshit. That's what most people would say, bro. I ain't gonna lie. More people really be like, I'd rather be his mama than my mama crying. You get what I'm saying? And that's how it be, bro. We can get to the next video.
A song called 20K. You put out the video.
Yeah. We dropped like a couple songs during that time.
Okay, did you feel the buzz started to grow at that point?
Yeah, it wasn't like huge, but it was like bigger than the last time. Like, get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, now the song's doing like 20K and 30K and, get what I'm saying, like 50K views and shit. So it's like, it's getting bigger, but it's still not to the point where it's like, oh, we famous or we getting money from this shit or anything. It's just like,
Like
a little buzz through the bitty.
Right.
Not even through the bitty, because it was like, it's probably only the west side, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Well, you're going through your legal situations. You're putting out some music. Then in that next year, 2022, there was a video that came out. I guess you were running away from the police and you end up like smashing your face.
Yeah.
And then there was like this viral mugshot that came out where your lip is all busted up.
Yeah.
What happened in that situation?
Shit, from what they said in my case, like in Chicago, it's like pod cameras, like, so it can see the whole block. It's up on a pole and they can see the whole block. Like, I always be wearing tight jeans. Like, I always do tight jeans. Like, so I could hold my strap on my waist. They said they seen me on a pod camera with an L shape in my pants.
Oh, shit.
So that's why they came. But I was finna walk. I was finna leave the block and was finna walk somewhere on our main street to go pick a car up. But as soon as we started
walking, it's crazy, bro, because now they got things called like shot spotters, and they be putting them on street lights and shit, bro. That shit be crazy, bro. You probably got caught on one of them cameras, and one of them cameras had notified the police, and they came and showed up saying, "Hey, we seen you with an L-shaped gun or like something that was in your pants. We just wanted to give you guys a checkup." If he was with somebody, they would say, "We just want to be able to search you guys, you know, just because they got proof." You know what I'm saying? They can go back and say that, okay, look, we seen this in his pants, and we wanted to make sure it wasn't that, you know. Because at the end of the day, he got a violent background, and they can say anything when it comes to shit like that.
Walking, they came from like air angle. And like I knew what they was. When the police coming aggressive, they not coming to talk. And shit, by the time they pulled up on me, I just took off running because I already know what's going on. And then I could have got away though, but that dumbass gate and shit. Boy, that shit stupid as hell.
So what, you just ran into the gate?
Oh shit.
No, I went to hop the gate, but the gate was open. So the whole time, and I'm so stupid, the whole time I was locked up, everybody would be asking me, they like, how you get caught? How you get caught? You know, I never seen the footage. So I just be like, I don't know, I just fell, like I just remember falling like that, cause that's all I remember. I just remember running and just falling, and then waking up and the police was on me and shit. So when I was locked up, they like, how you get caught? I'm like, I don't know, I'm like, I just fell, bro, then I seen the footage. I did try to hop that gate.
Nah, no bullshit. It'd be like that.
I mean, as you're getting locked up and you're going to jail in Chicago, you know, I've interviewed a lot of Chicago dudes. For example, Rico Reckless. He was talking about the Glock Dookie. He was talking about the Savage Life.
Gonna tighten you up in that bitch. That bitch loose as hell in that bitch.
Dookie guns, all types of
that
shit.
bitch. What? Glock Dookies in that bitch. Motherfucker, pull up on your ass with a Glock Dookie, rob you. Glock Dookie in front of the grave, toothpaste. That bitch got shit in it, piss in it, nut in it, shaving cream, all type of shit.
I heard about that. They be doing that shit in jail, and they'll throw that shit at you, bro. That shit is nasty as hell.
Now walk up on your ass with that bitch. What? Move right now. Spray the bitch in your face.
Were you actually seeing this in jail?
Hell yeah, that shit, I really caught like the wave of that shit, like going in jail, like they was on that shit heavy, like that shit was fucking my brain up. Like that Glock Dookie shit, I seen that shit happen like twice, and then I threw piss on the motherfucker because he said some shit I ain't like, but I don't even know why I did that shit. But hell.
Oh hell no! See, I'm cool being a free man, bro. Cause what? Bro, you is not finna throw no feces and piss on me and think I'm not about to do nothing to you, bro. I'm gonna cut you open, bro. Cause that's crazy as hell. And GTA. Cause what, bro? You talking about you done threw feces on me, bro. This is your bodily fluids, bro. Like, bro, that shit is so nasty, bro. Like, I swear to God, bro. That shit is so nasty, bro. Like, I can't, bro. The way they be living in there, bro.
Yeah, I seen that shit. That shit weird.
Hell yeah.
What about the whole Savage Life?
Man.
Hell yeah, it was a
knock
nigga.
a dude out and pull his pants down.
It was a nigga from the burbs. I think he Y block or cheaper block or some shit. You know, like how in the real world people say they get tattoos right here for killing people, the teardrops.
Yeah.
He had tattoos right here by his lip.
That little gesture.
He said that's how many asses he spit in. I'm like, on my dead home, I'm like, I gotta go home, folks.
Hey, bro, that nigga Vaughn. He like, oh, hell no. Get me the hell out of here, bro. Bro, great. Nigga, what? Y'all, you couldn't, I ain't gonna lie, you couldn't stay on the same shit as me, bro. I'm sorry. I had to get your ass up out of there, bro. I gotta get you off the compound, bro. You was not doing that shit to me, bro. You was not, bro. A nigga get into a fight. Who? Hey, spit in his butt. Nigga come in and spit in your shit. Man, I wake up and I hear that shit. I'm putting belt to ass, bro. Bro, what? The violation, bro. These are grown ass men, bro. The violation. Like, it's crazy, bro. You gon' bro, hell no, man.
I'm for this ain't no place for me,
folks. Hell yeah.
No, wait a minute. I gotta I got to get my head around this. So he has tattoos symbolizing
how many ass
how many dudes
Bro, that shit gay as hell.
he sexually assaulted, basically.
I think he had like 3 of them bitches. 1, 2, 3. I fried my shit. I gotta go home, folks.
I just interviewed Trench's News a couple days ago, and he said he actually was seeing that shit happen in jail.
They was doing all that, the sprays, the violating you once you knocked out,
Savage life.
Savage life, sticking pickles up your behind and all type of shit. They was doing.
Bro, these niggas really zesty, bro. I'm telling you, dudes be really waiting to get to prison and jail to really bring that zesty side out of them, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Bro, hell no. Man, see, bro, don't let me go there, bro. I'll be dead.
But they started doing that in like 2010, 2011, Savage Life. Like when I was in the county, they was doing that. It was some more guys, ruthless though, who like Giorgio and them. These guys who be these that don't nobody know about, but they in the streets, they like bigger than Dirk and them. But they the ones who started the Savage Life shit.
Hell
you
no.
actually see someone do a Savage Life?
No, I was in Division 11. I wasn't maxed out. I was on medium max. I was in 11. I was on 6, 5, 6, and 11. So
right.
Like it's treacherous over there, but all that shit really going on like Mac decks where they fight murders and all that shit. But like I done heard niggas say it like they fight, then they knock them out. As soon as they fall, they get that butt, and I
hell no.
Like that shit brazy, folks.
That's just the gayest shit I've ever heard.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, they say they want to take a nigga manhood. That's crazy. For don't even. That's why I ain't really like fighting in jail. Cause if you knock me out, once I come on deck, I used to tell them like anybody who try to get into it, I used to be like, oh BD, if we fight and you win, I'm taking this shit to the real world. Y'all ass gonna be going to a funeral. I'm killing one of y'all people.
Nah, no bullshit. Cause what? You gotta kill me, bro. I'm not about to be sitting here on this compound knowing that you done spit on my ass, bro. Cause what, bro? I'm putting about the ass. Bro, come on, bro. Stop playing with me, bro.
Okay, so 2023 rolls around. Your brother is locked up, and you put out the Free Brick freestyle.
For sure.
And is that the first song that really takes off?
Yeah, and that's the first song that really like did the do like 100K, 200K, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that bit. Well, yeah, nah, right. It was a song called Be a Beer I dropped in 2022 before I went to jail, before I hopped the gate and shit. It was a song called Be a Beer. I dropped that bitch like 6 days before I got booked in September. That was like the rise, like the first song that ever like did like 100K, 200K, 300K. And that bitch was really going up. And I had another song called Stuck There, but that's just like, you know, that was like, them was like 100Ks or 200Ks. Then I got booked, and when I got out 2023, Free Brick, that's the one that like went through the roof and shit.
Right. And Gunna, he caught a stray on that song. Hell
yeah. For sure.
Yeah, you say, my people ain't fucking with rats and tripping. We would have killed Gunna.
For sure. For sure. That's how I gotta go. That's how you.
Do you still feel that way right now?
I mean, shit.
No, not saying, no. Okay, let me rephrase that because that's a crazy question. I'm not saying do you want to kill Gunna, but do you still consider Gunna a rat in terms of what he did?
I mean, from what my knowledge is, they say that he was the first person to say that like this shit was a gang or organization or something. So like, yeah, right. That's like you just threw all us under the bus. Like even though if they know this already, they still didn't have the go to say, yeah, this what's going on. So you told them that, like, yeah, like anything you tell the police, just tell them. Like I don't give no fuck if you told them what. Once you get to telling them anything, what happened, how this went, any of that, yo ass, that's a rat. You telling them. If they coming and asking you questions, they don't know what's going on. So just go and go to sleep. Knock yourself. You gonna go to jail, you gonna go to jail. They gonna let you out, they gonna let you out.
Well, yeah, but then you saw after the trial, an interrogation video came out with Young Thug where he was talking to him for a long time.
It is what it is, man. What I just said.
It is what it is. The song and it seems like at this point you were just starting to diss everyone and it was taking off from that to the point where your mom started getting worried about you.
That was my first song, Walk Down. Like, I was dissing the fuck out the ops, like, dissing the fuck out the ops. And I was just like, fuck it. And my mama real known through the city doing hand shit. Her client brother, he dead, and she was in there talking about it. And my mama asked me about it. And I basically told my mama, like, they be saying shit about us. Shit, I grabbed my mama brain. I told her, they be saying shit about your brother. What you want me to say? You don't want me to say nothing? And then since then, she ain't, you know, like.
Hell yeah.
So did that song lead to the record deal?
No, Free Brick led to, no, On Deck. Free Brick hyped me up, and then On Deck, after I dropped On Deck, that's when all the record labels started hitting me and shit.
Nah, the On Deck shit was hard as a bitch.
Right, because in 2024, you did a joint venture with Signal Records and Columbia Records.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're officially on a major.
Yeah.
21 years old, how did that feel?
Felt good, shit. I had some money. The only reason I really signed, though, because my birthday, and I was gonna be 21, and I'm like, I gotta have some money on my birthday. Like, I gotta have some money on my birthday. So I end up just signing and shit, that shit worked out in my favor.
Hell yeah.
Like, what changed when you were on Columbia?
I really want to say nothing changed. I still feel like same nigga, regular nigga, but like music-wise, everything, like music got easier, like beats, like connections and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit got more fun, like
hell yeah,
going out of town, you know, like, you know, shit I ain't normally did. So.
Well, you dropped Free My Hood, Fuck Your Hood.
Free
Yeah.
my hood, fuck your hood.
And, well, in that song On Deck, which I guess dropped before you got signed, there was a line in there. You said, if he were the ops, I don't care if he was 2 when he died.
Flame his little ass up in the air. Brody. Yeah, that's just like me being funny. Like, I'm just saying, like, I don't give no fuck. Like, once you with the ops, your ass can die, I don't give no fuck. If you choosing that side, that's what's going, you die, I don't feel bad. Cause if something happened to us, they won't feel bad, so I feel bad for them.
I mean, I understand at the time you might have felt that way, but now that you're a little bit older and you look back on it, let's just say that you got into it with someone, a little kid got killed in the process, how would you feel?
Yeah, that's like goofy shit, but like, that's goofy shit. Like, kids, innocent people and kids getting killed, that's goofy shit. That's why I said, that's just like, I was just talking, like I was just saying, like, to show, like, I don't give no fuck, but like, in reality though, that shit goofy. That shit happened a lot though in Chicago though, kids, innocent kids getting hit and shit. And that's just for like new motherfuckers gangbanging that ain't never did shit before, trying to get out here and kill people.
Hell yeah.
I mean, yeah, there was, I don't know if you heard recently, there was some crazy shooting that happened where a dude was just firing off shots and a bunch of innocent people got killed.
Man, fluky dumbass shit, bro. Why is you doing that, bro? Like, people don't be thinking. I ain't gonna lie, bro. There's a lot of young niggas who just want to be overly tough for no reason, who just want to prove themselves so bad, but they just doing dumb crash out shit, blinking out the whole crowd, sitting there, putting mamas, putting children, putting civilians in danger. Like, bro, that shit not tough, bro. Like, it's not tough. People trying to rob civilians. Like, you know damn well if it came down to a nigga that was like you, you're not doing that, bro. And that's me being straight up.
Yeah, I think he was downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some goofy shit.
Bitch, I'm the goof, feel like I walk on water.